First time randonauting.
Another black cat. This is a little bit freaky. Oh my gosh.
Side view. I can't see the side view mirror. Oh. You you jerk, you jump scare putting piece of crap. I thought we were randonauting. I thought we were gonna see creepy things in context, not a barely in focus mirror and then a jump scare. Not what I signed up for. Oh, unbelievable. I can't believe they got me. I'm ashamed. Just ay.
Randonauting, and he came up this.
Is that another cat? No, it's a dog. Okay.
Fuck. And this is where it
Ooh,
took
fender
us.
bender. They left a license plate?
Like, do y'all see this?
Holy, no, is that the whole car back there, or is that a camp?
Like, what is this?
That's a major accident, is what that is. Ay, I hope the people who are in that are alright. Wow, just a whole bumper, license plate and all. Boom, right there on the side of the road. The rest of the car, how did it get separated so far? That is, you know what that is? That's a horror movie scenario. These people were running from some sort of evil presence at the cabin in the woods, and they were just out of control on the road, and then it like jumped out in front of them on the road, and they veered off, and everyone's dead, car's busted, music plays, rest in peace.
Yeah, so it's just somewhere up in these woods over here, I guess.
I hate walking through the woods
Look at
close
his
at night,
face
though.
and his,
Yeah,
his
it's a little
icon.
spooky, but it's only like 200 meters in.
We're gonna go inside and
Oh
enjoy
yeah,
this.
hey there.
See ya.
Classic. You guys saw that, yeah? Oh, is he gonna turn it around again to be closer? Tell me.
Oh, what's
Tell me.
that?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if that was randonauting. It didn't seem like it was. It just seemed like a nice walk through the woods. But yeah, he definitely came across a very scary looking lady with some very long hair and some very dirty clothes. Mm. Is it grabbing a random spade? They dropped up and that was a jacket. Oh, bro. It's dodgy. They're from England. They found a murder weapon. There's no way around that. Somebody clubbed their, cheating ex in the back of the head with that spade and then tied it in their jacket before disposing of the body. And now you guys have touched a piece of evidence that was used in a murder. How does it feel? Does it feel dodgy? Does it feel right dodgy? Huh?
I'm randonauting,
Very loud.
and my intention was inspiration and creativity. Right away, I noticed tons of graffiti. I kept seeing messages to be kind or to be nice. The location was down this alleyway. I wasn't sure what I was gonna find, but I thought maybe more graffiti and that would be it. But then this happened.
Is it a cat? Hi, cat.
Another cat started walking towards me. What is happening? The first time I went randonauting, this happened, so you gotta follow the cat, and this is where it led me.
Cool. I mean, lots of nice messages in that, and she found a cat. So maybe it is like a witchy, woodsy, crafty, fun thing, or maybe it's a demon in cat form luring her, so it'll eat her.
Manifested money and it's taking
Money?
us to this
That's so
location. We'll see what happens.
This house.
I guess rich people, they're moneyed.
Found anything yet,
They've got money.
but looking at the ground.
Just look at the ground.
Maybe it's over here somewhere.
Guys, really?
What?
No.
Oh my
Stop
god.
it.
Look, back here. Look at the bush.
No
fucking
way.
What is it?
Money!
$2 was a
Hey, must be. It's a $2 bill? Yo, that's sick. Honestly, like, that's the kind of thing you would find in a rich neighborhood. Like, somebody would lose a $2 bill, which, first of all, who has a $2 bill? They lose it and just not care whatsoever.
This was weird, but it gets weirder. We found a huge bird's nest. Like, what is this? Or at least that's what I thought it was. And then there was this path. I don't know what it is. If you know what it is or what it means, comment down below. I don't know if it's like I'm scared. And then there was like a bunch of random stuff inside in the middle and a bunch of rocks. So basically it led us to a big bird's nest.
Huh. I feel like it's less sinister than they're imagining it to be, but I mean, it is pretty creepy. Like, if you ran into that without expecting it after an app told you to go to a certain place and expect a certain thing, could be freaky. Could be like a magical circle. Could be where people just kept a bunch of crap that they needed, you know, to, you know, keep surrounded for some reason.
My footprints, they lead up to the door,
Ooh.
which is open.
Which is open.
I went in.
Ooh.
Casual pentagram.
Very casual.
OMG, it's Satan's porcelain throne.
Why'd you spell
Going
throne
up.
that way?
This house has 3 floors and a basement. That woodwork on the banisters, though.
It is nice.
All hail Satan.
Let's go. I mean, that's like a pretty classic abandoned house scenario, right? You're just gonna have whatever edgy spray paint inside of there. Lots of 666, lots of satanic imagery. Maybe like, you know, I'll kill you, die. Maybe some slurs, some swears. But good for them, you know. Like, they got called out, you know, and they went in. Somebody said, "Hey, you won't go in." They said, "Bet." And they went in.
Guys, what the fuck is
What is
that?
down there? Are those eyes?
There is something in the field. I don't know what it is. There is. What the fuck is that, man?
You guys saw that little eye flash at the end, yeah? What is that? And also, what orientation are we looking at here? I can't really tell. Is he like right up against the fence? I'm not gonna get too caught up in it. Yeah, he saw something out in the field. It's freaky. I wouldn't want to go out there. I'd get back in the car and drive. Pedal to the metal, let's go. I hear the engine running, and you left it going. Just get back in, just go. Get out of there. You don't want to deal with whatever chupacabra's out there. Or a skinwalker, you know, siren head, kicking around, SCPs. Come on. Los Toxicos TV. Oh, is that the same lady from the guy having a cup of joe?
Tranquila, no queremos hacerte daño, ¿eh? No mames, güey. ¿Qué es esa madre que tiene en sus manos, güey?
You boys better run.
¿La estás captando?
I mean, I'd be freaked out if I saw that in the woods. Although, like, they didn't try to call out to her or anything. Like, what if it really was just like a hermit from the woods, like collecting sticks, you know, like for the fire at night, and looking for some fish in the dried up stream. Still, no, I can see why that would be scary. But they better hoof it out of there, because if it starts casting spells, it's game over.
Okay, so there's that dude. Keep an eye on that red truck. Now go to your camera.
He's really not there.
Oh my god, it's not focusing.
There. He's walking.
There it goes.
Literally right behind
you
us
guys.
now. He's right by that mailbox and he's not there.
He's not there and the truck is not there. What the What the He's right there.
Now that's worth recording. There's some magical tomfoolery going on here. There's some freaky, unexplainable haberdashery happening. I don't know how to explain that. How they're getting 2 results here, because obviously on the phone that they're recording with, they've picked up this person and truck, but their car's rear view does not show it. If they were moving, that would be something else. Maybe somebody went under and pasted a little picture of their rear view.
All right, going randonauting, and it took us to this shady park in the middle of nowhere. So let's see what we find. All we see so far is like trees.
Trees in the woods?
A bridge. No. I think we have to go over this bridge, and our location's a little down there. What the fuck?
Hello.
Oh, what the f? Should we keep going? What the f? Oh my god, is she following us?
Yo, she had some speed on her. I actually didn't expect that. Most of these Randonaut videos go nowhere, so to have a jump scare, that got me. Damn, she was running like a linebacker. She had her shoulders down and everything. She was ready to follow through on that. Holy smokes. That, whew. Yep. I mean, when you see a person in historical garb wandering through the woods, maybe you don't want to stick around, you know? There could be some rituals going on. Could be some sort of interesting otherworldly activity.
We used the Randonautica app yesterday.
Good text-to-speech.
We found a box at the location.
Box? Oh, just sitting there,
There were bullets everywhere and articles of clothing.
Articles of clothing,
Something
yes.
felt bad about this place.
Those are...
Then I decided to take a look in the box. We also are right
Roddy
next
Rich,
to
baby.
government property. I feel like someone got hurt here. There was an iPhone in the box with 911 pre-dial. What happened here?
Pre-dialed, eh?
I feel so sick.
This is just a box of stuff they had in their house, isn't it? I know, I'm being so boring today. I'm just like, this is all fake and stupid. But I mean, like, come on. We're next to government property. The government left this box out here. This ratty cardboard box with vans in it. Boom. I feel bad about this, guys. I'm feeling sick. I'm so sick. Oh, God. Oh, this box. Oh, no, guys. Oh, no. No, I feel terrible. I was randonauting and now I'm gonna die. You know what's in this box? Shoes. Oh no. Oh, I'm sick to my stomach.
So about a year ago, I decided to try out this app called Randonautica. The app sent me to this random location in the middle of the woods and I quickly found out this was more than just a game. When searching around the location, I heard what sounded like a little kid say, "Help me." Holy shit. I left as fast as I could because I knew for a fact I was alone in those woods, or so I thought. I went back to this location a few times afterwards and had similar experiences. I also found some really weird things there. Following all this, I started to notice some things happening around my house. This got worse very quickly and I came to the conclusion that whatever was at that location followed me.
Nice. Nice. See, I like this. I like the commitment. This I could get behind. This is like a true, like, found footage, Marble Hornet Slenderman experience. They got the child voice. We got the Furby in the woods. We have the crashed car. We have an entity that follows someone home. This is commitment to the craft. I'm interested in this. Who is this? Matt Hall 36. Matt, good on ya.
Update on this dried up thing that I found while randonauting. Anyways, I was looking through the footage to see if I missed anything when I saw this. What the hell even is that? It looks like some kind of sea creature of some kind.
No. No. That looks like something out of like an animated webcomic, like a webtoon. It's just like, whoop, there it is. Did I miss something while filming? Or you missed that larger than life human head coming out of the water? This green person emerging from the swamp? You didn't see that? You sure? I'm sorry. I should be scared, right? I should be terrified right now. It reminds me a bit of like a kappa, you know, like the Japanese like weird like turtle fish beak monster with the thing on its head. That's what it reminded me of.
I don't want to die.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Baby Nugget Witch. Why were you screaming before?
Oh my god! Yeah, I'm not, no, new map. Oh, I was gonna go back, but somebody's looking, no! So, we just heard a scream. I'm just gonna...
Why do they keep randonauting? That's what I want to know. I want to know all about why they continue to randonaut if they keep putting themselves in situations like that. If you hear a scream in an abandoned barn and you don't have a weapon, you're not some sort of emergency responder, what are you doing? Why are you filming it? Why aren't you calling the cops? Why aren't you calling anybody else? I need answers here. The fact that we started on screaming and went almost downhill from there. I'm wondering what this person gains, what they gain from randonauting.
Guys, we just found the craziest thing right now. We are at the gates of hell.
I cannot believe what.
So we came up through there and there's a dead chicken in a bag with feathers everywhere. The gates of hell are down there, and apparently people come here to worship the devil and do sacrifices. I have actually come across people while I've been here. We're gonna come back here at night, so if you wanna see that, like this video. And yeah, this is like really effed up. I'm really upset. I feel like I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, we should probably go.
Yeah, you look real upset, Chris Starr. You look real upset after here. The Gates of Hell in Turkmenistan is a 300 or 230 foot hole that's been on fire for 40 years. That's a gate to hell, I think. But these train tracks in the middle of nowhere with a dead chicken bag on them. Should I be worried about the next train I take? Are we accidentally going to take the train and it's going to go past and it's going to whoosh, we're going to have in hell? Train to hell? Yeah, I mean, at least they went together, right? It's not just a solo person. Because if they think it's something dangerous going on around there, like I know that like train tracks, aren't exactly the safest place. Wrong side of the tracks and all. But yeah, I'm not so sure this is a great cause for concern. Oh, forest piano. Let's go. Yeah, they're waiting for you to play them a tune. Sit on down, play some chopsticks, the entertainer. Never again. There's another one with no payoff. No payoff. Like, I get it, the sense of dread, whatever. It's creepy that there's a piano in the middle of the woods. Who put it there? Why has it been there? Why has nobody come to tune it in a blue moon? But they're just explaining a bunch of stuff that is never shown to us, and there's no payoff. I wanted them to go and play Moonlight Sonata for me, but instead they said I felt like someone was watching me, and I'm never coming back here. I'm never following my dreams of becoming a piano virtuoso, and that is just sad. Number 557. What's this green thing? Am I supposed to be looking out the window? Oh, wait. Oh, who is that? Is it a gigantic eyeball from a terrifying creature, perhaps? One larger than the car itself? Oh, that's the brim of his hat. It's only there for a brief moment, eh? Is it an eyeball? Is it a ghost orb? Ooh, and they didn't even notice either. I kind of like the green line now. I wonder what's going on there.
Yours. Oh my God, Tyler! Tyler! Tyler!
I'm recording you.
She's hexing me.
I don't know, man. There's just seems like a homeless person that they probably yelled at, and therefore the homeless person got mad at them. When you put randonauting in the wrong hands, you just get people causing property damage and taunting people on the street. Not a huge fan. You guys could just drive away. You don't have to videotape this person.
Okay, so there's that dude.
Oh, I've seen this one.
In that red truck. Now go to your camera.
He's really not there.
Oh my God, it's not focusing.
He's walking.
There it goes.
Literally right behind
you
us
guys.
now. He's right by that mailbox and he's not there.
He's not there and the truck is not there. What the What the He's right there.
I like this one. This one's fun. This is like they're living in like some split reality or something, or maybe this man and his truck are like ghost people or like paranormal visitors from somewhere else, or some sort of unexplainable entity that are somehow inextricably linked. But that's I love that. That's wicked. I wonder what the real reason is. I'd say just to test it out, just to see what happens. Put the car in reverse and just pedal to the metal and see what happens when you get to the old man. See if he's real or not, if he passes right through the car, or if he doesn't. You gotta know. You gotta find out. Come on.
Scariest video on the dark website PT1.
What is happening?
Alright, going randonauting, and it took us to this park in the middle of nowhere, so let's see what we find. All we see so far is like trees, a bridge. I think we have to go over this bridge, and our location's a little down there.
Who's screaming? Is that the lady that runs? It is. It is.
Oh, what the
And then he just looks up. Whoop.
Should we keep going? What the Oh my God, is she following us?
Let's get ready. Boom. Hit the old lady in the face, bro. She runs at you like that. It's a boom. It's a hook. Ah, that's a knockout right there. I know my form is not good, but it's frail. Boom. Just follow through, guys. Always follow through your punches if you have to. Although you shouldn't really get into too many fights because, you know, getting hit in the head can really mess you up. What was up with the beginning of that video where it was just the guy standing like this and then he's like, he does the TikTok voice to text and then he slaps his phone. Who is this guy? What does he have to do with this video? Is he just like is he the host? He's just standing there like this. I don't know. Please do not go randonauting.
Randonauting. I just went randonauting and our intention was death.
Yeah, good one.
We were on our way to the spot and I look out my window and there's someone laying in the gutter with their wife literally like on them, holding them. And so I parked in and he got shot. And then she gave me that phone and I had to call the cops and Darius was...
I mean, I don't know if that has to do with randonauting. Like, that's tragic. That's like a really like traumatic thing to experience. But I mean, are you sure that the person getting something to do with your using of an app that just tells you to go places? I don't know. Oh, this is the one that started it all, isn't it? Yeah. This is like what made it go viral. Ooh.
Do you all remember that?
Yeah.
On June 19th, 2020, a group of teens using an app called Randonautica found a suitcase on a beach in Seattle. They would then call 911 when they realized the suitcase might contain a human body, which police would confirm did. Police then found another bag with another human body in it. It was the bodies of 27-year-old Austin Wenner and 35-year-old Jessica Lewis. Based on the autopsies, it's believed they were killed about 9 days prior to them being found. They were both... Turns out they were killed by 62-year-old poor man Santa Claus, Michael Lee Dudley.
I mean, that confirms everything I already thought about landlords. My goodness. Don't pay rent? Gun to the head. What do you mean unwanted criminal activity? You killed somebody. You killed 2 people. That's unwanted criminal activity, you lunatic. My goodness. And this really is the story that started it all. I didn't realize that it went like that. I thought people were like rumoring that it had something to do with like mob activity or something, but it was a landlord deciding that if he didn't get his rent on time, he was going to murder somebody.
So about a year ago, I decided to try out this app called Randonautica. The app sent me to this random location in the middle of the woods and I quickly found out this was more than just a game. When searching around the location, I heard what sounded like a little kid say, "Help me." Holy! I left as fast as I could because I knew for a fact I was alone in those woods, or so I thought. I went back to this location a few times afterwards and had similar experiences. I also found some really weird things there. Following all of this, I started to notice some things happening around my house. This got worse very quickly and I came to the conclusion that whatever was at that location followed me home.
See, I feel like this is like a great trailer for a spooky video. I like it. I like the ARG feel, the unfiction kind of feel. I like the idea that it could possibly be interactive as he's uploading things to TikTok. I want to see more of this. I feel like I've talked about this video before and like never got like more details, and maybe it's something I should investigate. All in due time.
I was randonauting out in North Carolina looking for a missing person.
Why
Came across
missing
this
person?
thing buried in. There's a bullet hole there, there's a bullet hole there, a couple of bullet holes there, a few up there, and all over, and there's some dead maggots. Don't know what's in there.
Hey, first of all, why are you searching for a dead person or a missing person all by yourself in the wilderness? Why are you doing that? That's not smart. You're gonna be the next missing person. Number 2, you know, the same as number 1. Why are you out there on your own? Why are you not like, you know, with a search party or contacting some sort of authority? Whatever. But you're also in the wilderness. You're also in North Carolina. Of course there's gonna be a bunch of stuff riddled with bullet holes. I don't know. I'm being very skeptical with you randonauting individuals. I just feel like the whole creepy walk in the woods, you know, and it's spooky because it's randonaut. Like, I don't know if I buy it all the time. Work a little harder to scare me.
Guys, I'm freaking the f I tried to use the Randonautica app for a second time, and this old abandoned house is literally the location that it led me to. I wasn't that freaked out when I was inside because my sister was waiting outside for me. This room was really hard to walk through. There was tons of overturned furniture and broken glass on the ground. Then I get into this bedroom. Look, there's a noose hanging from the ceiling. I literally didn't even notice until I left, and I was rewatching the footage. I was like filming the gas can or whatever that is on the bed, and I was like, wait, what is that on the ceiling right there? Why was there a noose hanging? Someone please give me answers.
Well, there really is only one reason for a noose to be hanging there, and it's probably because somebody had the intention of being put into that noose, whether putting somebody else or themselves. But hey, that's just my explanation. I don't know if that's really the truth. Maybe it's just a creepy prop. Somebody else had the same idea as you and they wanted to spook the next person who came by this abandoned house. The same thing, eh? So my friends and I decided to try the Randonautica app, and we walked around our town. There's a sheep. Great work, everybody. We found a skull. Even smaller skull. Good job, guys. You found some animal skulls in the woods. I'm so proud of you. 2 thumbs up. I'm so scared right now. I'm gonna start crying. Thanks, guys. Oh, the classic Randonaut sound, eh? What is that, a tarot card? Oh.
I have a hole. Took us to this place.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? What if they have guns?
What if they have guns?
That's creepy.
What's going on here? I just feel like these randonauting videos are always so like unhinged. Like the people doing them are like freaked out by whatever they're doing, but no one else knows what the heck is going on. I guess it's pretty creepy. They went to a rocky beach and the phone started glitching. The whole thing with the men in the boats, what's that about? There's just guys in a boat, they're on the water. What do you want from them? You want them not to be anywhere near you at all times? I don't know, man. What if they did have guns? It's a good question. At least you got rocks.
Gosh. Oh my
Me and my friends tried randonauting with the intention forgotten. Is that an intention? To forget? Oh, it's glitching. What is this? This is some like off-brand Marble Hornets glitches going on here. Are those deers? Is there supposed to be noise? Okay, yeah. Watch out. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a forgotten sign, you know? The sign they neglected to chop away the foliage that would let you actually read what it had to say. I liked the glitches. It was a good touch, even though it was kind of like a cheesy little glitch, you know? Maybe like they purchased like the glitch pack from a video editing filter pack or something. I don't know.
Never felt this sick. Let me tell you. My intention was death.
Oh, why?
I've never been so scared in my life. No joke. I feel so sick.
What the heck?
What? Why would you make your intention death?
Because people that go randonauting want to do it for the fear, so they put in scary things. But it's like, this is what scares me about this app, is you put in death and it leads you to death. How does it know? How does it know where to take you? How does it know there's a dead body lying on the side of the street? I just assumed that's where the story was going. She's gonna be like, I went to this dirt road, it was dark, no one was around, and then bam, body.
Do random places, so we decided to do it because we are sheep.
Yep.
And it brought us here.
Oh. Oh no. What the hell was that noise? Oh, looks like a sword was there.
That's a cross.
Oh, I thought a sword had been buried.
Brr.
Brr. That's what I say when I'm called. Brr.
Right next to a grave.
Oh, what?
It's a grave?
Huh?
I guess that could be considered a grave.
So we're gonna dig.
No,
just
why
to
would you
see
dig
if
up a
anything's
grave?
Here. Is that a bomb? Oh my god.
Okay, this girl's lying to us. That 100%. She went like that for 1 second and was like, is that bone? No. It's like, why do you think there's a grave? There's lines in the floor. Clearly there was a sword there before. I guarantee it was a sword.
You sure it wasn't like a grave marker that was a cross?
Nah, a sword.
Although I think this like hard packed dry dirt is one of the worst places you could make a grave.
Exactly. I don't think you're going to be digging very far in here.
What do you think the burr was significant of?
It's just like someone was quite cold and was like, brr. And then they wrote it and they were like, brr. Cemetery. Okay.
I feel like the music took me right out of that one.
Yeah, I was so distracted. I didn't
movie.
care that they found a cemetery and it was haunted grounds.
Yeah, that was it. I mean, that's the story. I feel like you really buried the lead there. Like, really and truly. You're like, we with my dogs. We went exploring. It was lots of fun. By the way, we found a bunch of dead bodies. Like, you gotta come with a little bit more info earlier on. I think you can make an effective Randonaut TikTok.
Also, don't hit me with a page-long text. Like, I'm not here for that.
That's spicy, right? It's like, at least highlight some of it.
Yeah, highlight. You zoomed in, but there was still too many words. Like, I didn't know what you were pointing to.
This is... What? Bro. Is this real? I hear something. It sounds like talking. Oh, God. Yo, chill. Oh, oh.
Do you think he was set up and he got shot at?
I think that's what happened.
It seemed, I don't know what he found. It was like a very old
It
thing.
looks like
like
ankle chains from like an old-timey prison.
Exactly. I think he was trespassing on property and it was probably America and then someone came out with a big gun.
Yeah.
And it's, which you shouldn't do.
I think that's a fair assumption, especially in the middle of nowhere. Like if you're trespassing in the city, you might get yelled at, you might get the cops called. But if you're trespassing in the middle of
exactly.
somebody's coming at you with their hunting rifle.
Like I would, if I was gonna randonaut, I would do it here. I would never do it in the States.
Oh no, anything off the beaten path in the States is like a death sentence. I've learned that from watching many horror movies.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll get Texas Chainsaw, you'll get Tourist Trap, you'll get
Wrong Turned.
Ooh, Wrong Turned.
Yeah.
This isn't really a horror movie, but Deliverance.
Oh. Last House on the Left.
Yikes.
Just small town, to be honest.
Just small town America. Stay on the roads.
Yeah, and with a group, like a large group.
You know what? If we're being honest, that just looks like a pretty chill. Ooh. It looks like a pretty chill smoke spot, like that somebody's long since abandoned.
Yeah, I liked that they added Jennifer Lawrence singing a song from The Hunger Games underneath.
But then they also had the really awful violin screech added in there for extra.
And to make sure we don't get claimed for music.
It's dark as It's about 12 o'clock at night.
It's actually the morning.
Did you hear that? Hear what? Hear what? Dude, don't say that.
I'm not mentioning
Don't. Oh,
Oh my god, that one guy, his legs seemed very long. All of his body seemed longer than it needed to be. He was
One stride of his counts for 4 strides of anybody else.
Exactly. He was gone. To be fair, I would do the same if I heard that noise. I'd be out there like that. Everyone else,
12 o'clock at night when it's pitch dark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or as you said, in the morning.
Yeah, right, because once you hit 12,
it's morning.
It's AM.
Because it's AM, it's not PM.
There's no 12 at night, it's 12 noon or 12 in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. 12 AM, it's morning time.
It's the
Wake
next
up.
day.
We are too far deep in right now. And this video right now, you guys, just in case I die right now. It smells like horse manure and you can hear cows. So coordinates are taking me to the shed.
Are you in someone's garden?
My friends in heaven, please look after me. I'm sorry the camera is shaking, you guys. I'm just freaking the out. We're doing this together. Please stay with me. Alright. Sorry I'm so shaky. I'm just like freaked out. Alright. Coordinates the shed. Nothing really. Wow! Savannah!
You tripped.
She's a liar. I hate when people lie to me. Like, just tell me, oh, I pretended to get in my car for this cool TikTok. Oh, really, I'm in my garden walking my dog. Oh, this is my shed, I put something there. There's nothing there.
So we're going randonauting. We just stopped and there's a trail. Scared. So for intention, we did clowns.
Of course. Wasn't scary at first. I believe these girls.
Nope. I don't know.
It's poop. It's dog poop. Oh no, it's a
No,
pen.
that's a note.
It's ha! That's nice. That's a fun little
It
punchline.
doesn't even go by it, it's Pennywise, you creeps.
But I mean, you can make the mental connection.
Yeah, you can make the
Put
connection.
one and one together and get five.
It's clown. Yeah. It.
I honestly, these people are hilarious. They're like, oh my god, there's a trail, so random. We're going hiking. This is crazy. Like, guys, you're on a trail. Like, whether or not you're randonauting means nothing. You're gonna hear something when you're in the woods. We started hearing noises. Like, yes, animals live there. The trees are being blown by wind.
Trees move. There's always going to be rustling. Noises exist in this world. There is never complete silence.
Trail, so crazy.
Oh, so I did that Randonautica app. And let me tell you something. It took me, well, not me, technically my sister did it, and it took me here. Watch. There's a random dog here just staring, and it's not moving. What the f? And it took us to this tower.
Creepy dog. Maybe it was a stray. It just wanted help.
Would have been like,
or it's a guard dog.
how it was like it was stationed so stably in that one part.
It was told to stay there. And the tower, that was kind of creepy.
Tower, it's full of snipers.
It's probably like, did you ever play Far Cry 5?
No.
It's probably like that. It's like a cult. They're living in the tower. The dogs are guarding them. If you go up, they're gonna come out on their quad bikes.
We love quad bikes.
Yeah.
That's okay, that
Gabby, go. I'll hold your stuff.
Bro. Wait, open it. Open it. It stinks, y'all.
It washed out.
Oh. Oh. Okay, so she's calling the police so we can see if it's actually a dead body or it's just food.
Found a suitcase on the point in Alpine Beach.
Yeah, here's the crime scene.
I actually think I read a news story about this.
This is the one that like started it all.
Yeah.
This is the first one that really went viral.
Because this was a dead body. There was a body in
yeah.
there, yeah. That's terrifying.
And I mean, it's not like the app actually knew that there was a dead body there, but like it's like it gave them coordinates, and they were probably like walking along the rocks and then came across that.
Yeah, exactly. And then everyone jumped on Randonautica because they were like, wow, it really tells you where to go.
It really shows you the location of every dead body in America.
Yeah. I went randonauting in the woods. One of my friends was worried, so I brought along a tea and texted her. I was a little creeped out.
Please don't take me to something creepy. Please don't take me to something creepy.
I got to the location. I hiked down a huge ravine to get to a swamp that I didn't even know existed. And it was beautiful. Things got weird when I found this rock and turned it over, and it said, "Say happy." Before I left for this Randonaut, I texted my friend, happy mugs attract happy things.
That's a coincidence. Coincidence.
There's no correlation there.
No.
It's all coinc.
It's all coinc.
We love coinc.
We do love coinc.
Why would you bring tea in an open mug like that on a hike?
I find it weird when anyone leaves the house with a mug or a glass from their own home. It's like one of those things where there's a trend on TikTok saying, I know we're running out of time, where it's like, what's something that you do in life that isn't illegal but feels illegal? You're taking your own mug outside, that feels illegal.
If it doesn't have a lid, don't bring it out with you.
So we're randonauting right now. It kept sending us to houses, and this is the first time it sent us to something that wasn't a house, and it sent both of our phones to like the same place. We have to walk down this kind of creepy thing, whatever. There's a dead bird there. I feel like this might be a bad omen. We're trying to get to this little red marker next to this lake. Okay, these trees are kind of scary. So something was definitely dragged through here. So this dragging thing literally goes through all of there. There's like weird concrete stuff everywhere.
I mean, seems like a bit of a sketchy area where, like, if you're walking there at night, you'd think, yeah, I'm gonna get stabbed.
Yeah. I don't know if Randonauting has anything to do with that.
No, like, you didn't tell us what your intention was.
No, you didn't.
You could have said anything.
I feel like this is just like a lot of this, really and truly, now that I've watched 3 episodes worth of this stuff, is just young people discovering the areas that are like peripheral to their regular life for the first time. Like realizing that they're there.